All right, guys, happy Thanksgiving. It's time to put life in perspective. A lot to be thankful for. Blessings to you guys. Happy Thanksgiving to Raider Nation. One thing I do want to say is that coming here for my first year, it's the fans here are tremendous. We had a great showing in Arizona. The fans are loyal fans. You hear about Raider Nation, but you really don't feel it until you're here, and it's tremendous. Questions all yours.
Do you sense it when you're away from here, away from stadiums, when you're at a restaurant or what have you?
No doubt, no doubt. It's unbelievable. Obviously we're not having the greatest of years, but our fans have been unbelievable. They show up on the road. You look up into the stadium, you see black and silver all over the stadium. It means a lot to us, and it means a lot to our players.
What are the difficulties this week in preparing for Lamar a game?
Yeah, it's a little bit different. There's a lot of quarterback style runs in there. Obviously, he carried the ball 27 times last week with some success. So, it's one thing I told our guys in the beginning of the week, we don't have a lot of marquee guys, a lot of big name guys. What we got are guys that study, that study the game, love playing together, and this is what this game's all about. It's about responsibility, leverage, angles, all those type of things. That everybody's got to do their part, all 1/11th of their part on defense to stop an offense like this, which is unique. So I think we got the right kind of guys in our room to do that. I'm enjoying the hell out of coaching these guys this week on the prep.
Your old defense, they were the guinea pigs for Lamar. No one else has really seen them on film. How helpful is it to be the second rather than the first defense to face them?
It helps a little bit because structurally we're similar. Obviously coming from Cincinnati to see again how they attacked. But they'll have something new up this week, obviously, for this game. So we'll just have to be ready to go and make the adjustments. And really, within the structure of the defense, it's really just you got to follow your responsibilities too. It's a lot like old option football, really. So, we've been keen to that.
When you're studying him, you studied last week, and you go back to Louisville.
We watched some of his tape at Louisville, some of the plays that he had run, and some of the stuff that he was used to that they have in their system that we've seen either in the preseason. They run him some with two quarterback sets, with Flacco in there, and he'd be taking the snap. We did our homework on it.
Just to get first day back today.
Yeah.
Think he's close?
Yeah, he looks good. It'd be great to get him back. We haven't had him back since the first ball game. It's a big part of what we're doing here, and he practiced yesterday. We had a little thing over there, but he looks good. He feels good. Hopefully, he'll be up and running Sunday.
How do you think that Hankins is kind of filled in? Is an in-season signing?
Done tremendous.
Yeah.
He's been a big add for us. He's played great every game. He's a big body in there. He's pretty athletic for a big guy too. He can move around. So we're glad to have him. Hopefully we can keep him around for the future.
When you get both of those options in there,
changes us. Yeah. It totally changes us. So you got two big bodies in there. The stuff up the middles, and they're not just slugs in there. They're athletes. They're big guys that can move. So having both of those guys available for the first time would be a big asset.
I know you guys felt like Mo was a steal in the fifth round. Has it been a pleasant surprise what he's produced, or is this what you guys expected all along?
We graded Mo as a high drafted player. And he had the condition he had, and teams backed off, and as that point of draft in the fifth round was too good to pass up. So he's the player we expect him to be. He's a perfect fit for what we do here defensively, and he hasn't let us down a bit. He's played really good for a rookie. There's not a lot of guys in there playing. There's not many rookie D linemen starting in the NFL number one, and then you have him and PJ and Arden getting all these snaps. It's going to pay off down the road for sure.
What has Rossi Walker brought to the defense? Not necessarily just on the field, but kind of as a veteran presence, but when you're in the locker room.
Just to be around a guy that's seen a lot of football, studied a lot of football, has been in a lot of big games, kind of lead these guys, and he's a good leader that way. He's not. Some guys are loud on the field. Frosty isn't that. It's more he does it by example. And he'll speak up when he needs to, but I'm a guy who's battling. He's 35 years old, still playing ball, high level. So I think it's a good guys for our young guys to look at and learn from.
Has there been an instance this season where you did speak up, or where you?
Oh, no doubt. Every now and again, I'll typically the night before a game, we have a half-hour meeting, and sometimes I just let the players run it, because to me, again, as coaches, we get them ready Monday through Saturday, and then Sunday it's a players' game, and it always will be. So those guys got to make the communications, and he's part of that.
What strides do you see Carl making in the last few weeks?
He's done good. He's just really understood all the different techniques and schemes and the different adjustments we have to make based upon formations, and he adds some juice for us back there. both in the run and the pass. So he's done really good, and hopefully he just keeps on getting better. He's got a bright future.
Nick Nelson could.
Last one, guys.
Go ahead.
You kind of say the same thing about the entire defense. You keep emphasizing that they're making progress and strides, and over the last couple of weeks on Sundays, we've seen that tangibly show up. Is that encouraging for you as a teacher that these guys are starting to get it?
Yes, particularly the young players. I mean, those guys are just understanding, like, oh, this shift may happen, this motion. These are kind of things that change on us. So you get a feel as a coach if you're staying the same or getting better. In the last few weeks, I feel like we've gotten better, big strides.
How have the snaps that Nick Nelson's been able to get prepared him for a potential opportunity on Sunday where Leon might not be available?
Yeah, I mean, he's, like I said, he played, I don't know how many played in nickel the other day. So that's a unique position in nickel because you got to fit in a run. You're in blitzes, you got to cover routes that are different in the slot. So it's a real important position in our scheme. So hopefully, again, he can, just like some of the other young guys. I always said, I'm counting Arden, PJ, Maurice, Kabinda, Conley. To me, he's really a rookie player because he hasn't played much, and Nick. So you got 6 of your 5 guys out there are rookie players. So I'm just same thing with all of them. Just keep getting better every week, and hopefully we see some of the things we're seeing show up on Sunday.